Now we got the YouTube recording going. Hi, YouTube. Let's get back to biting people. Got the lights off for the vibes and everything. Dun, dun. Oh. Alright, so I did some conversation stuff, so just to kind of get some of it going, but we still got a lot of people to talk to, so we're just gonna talk with them. Make sure it's saved it. I got some side quests. Yeah, so we still got some hints left and stuff. Unfinished letter. Sweet, we got all of his. I think the one cool thing I like about this game too is the social circle, because say if you killed him and then let time pass, something changes between these two, which is really cool. That's why, like, you want to really decide if you're gonna, because if you're gonna consume, you might as well consume the others if possible. Alright.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Well, he's alive.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Damn, she rich.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
That is a lot of money.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Huh.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
It just questioned the Pembroke Hospital's efficiency. Yikes. I mean, to be fair, I remember quite a bit of this game still. Everyone got their own agendas.
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Whoa, 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 she charged you.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Hey.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Look, I said I'd be nice. You know, you can be a little nice.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could
Oh
be
yeah,
thrown in
isn't
jail.
it still a crime
I can't let that happen.
in the UK? I know some countries it
I
is.
understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Goodbye.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
It is pretty bad. I never really noticed how bad it was until now. I noticed the more detail.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Sounds like what
Pembroke
most parents
Hospital
would
may
do.
look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Yeah, I don't think we can ask about the throat pain just yet. Maybe.
How painful.
So painful.
I'll let...
I'm
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I
Yeah.
guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
All right. Sounds like a deal. I guess
have to go.
if I get that key, I can ask the other question
Don't
and
waste
stuff.
your time with me.
'Cause I'm stuck at a door. Oh yeah, don't worry, we'll get you that fatigue medicine. I will not forget about you. One more hint there. I think these two are the easiest. I think that's the cool thing I realized is I think in this, when you first start, the hospital is the great way to get a head start on a lot of your hint progression, because you can complete most of them pretty easily. But I did look it up. These two, turns out if you say something specific, it can ruin the entire hint system, which kind of sucks. I know someone like Clay, depending on how you word, when you get to the three, like the Y choice system, where you have three options to say something, that can drastically affect stuff. Not really drastically, but it can leave you out of a hint, which kind of sucks. So I get, like, that's the one thing I do remember too, is like, you really want to pay attention how you are acting to the people you're talking to, because different attitudes can definitely affect the situation. But, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, of course. Okay, let's see. Okay, I just need to talk to Pippa, Milton, Cochrane, Gwyneth, Thomas, and Thelma, and I should be good, because I already... Alright, oh, and we gotta go talk to Clay. Okay.
Good evening,
And then we
Miss
can
Howell.
progress.
How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Have you heard of it?
Don't need to really do that, but figured I'd check.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire.
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The
Jules
affected
Cotard.
patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say?
If that is an
Sad
actual,
and
I'm sure it is.
accidental.
This game is
You
based
can't
off a
even
lot of
begin to
old
understand the
medical things and stuff like
concept
that. But
of
if that's a
mortality.
legit
And you
thing,
think it is I
like,
who
oh
am
my God.
delusional?
I would hate that. That would actually be tormenting.
I'm
I feel
assuming
like.
you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
All right.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I am a vampire.
Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure that
You know, I have to give Dote Nod
Thank you,
some
mortal,
credit
but do not
because
interfere with them, for
I
you are
mean,
no match
obviously
for
this
those
game
that
is
hunt
better
me.
on PC in terms of graphical fidelity and stuff like that. But at least for being on console and stuff, when I played Banishers, they've really stepped up their game. I will say that.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal...
Though it's funny, I was like thinking of stuff to play offline, and after having that conversation with Bryce about not wanting to replay Lords of the Fallen, I might do it.
Good
And I'm
evening,
like,
Mr. Elwood.
fuck, do I really want to do
Dr. Reed.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave.
Oh, God.
It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
I am a doctor.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Fuck, right. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's shit like this. Ah.
Why?
Come on.
I
I don't want...
Oh, yeah, I didn't read.
Tell me
She's the
what
thing.
really happened.
Oh,
I
well.
went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room.
Ooh.
The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Oh, that sucks. Maybe I should ask that first, then it would have helped me with that one better.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Damn. I wonder which one would have been the right answer. I don't think it would have been the beauty one. Probably the bottom one. Like I said, it feels like you have to try and like cater sometimes to them.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
I mean, I guess he has a point.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn, we could have had a max one. So who do I have at max so far? Maxed his. Yeah, I guess because like I think the people with like a level 1 memorize are usually the easiest. I think you have to still take a minute to get some of the others. Actually, no. Clay's takes longer. I remember now.
On every street corner.
I hate that. Steal this. Ah, Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Over here
Good
charging
evening, Dr.
beds.
What can you...
Let me...
Gonna skip this.
No,
Who said
She...
that old...
Anyway.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
That's how it goes.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish
Hell, feels
flu
like when
won't last
COVID
forever.
hit. You
Even
know what
the
I
Black
mean?
Plague
Like now
didn't
that I'm
kill
playing this
everyone.
game
I
and
wish I
kind of
could
lived
believe
through a
you.
pandemic, I'm like, oh
But
god.
what if this epidemic
Now I
was
kind of
worse?
understand.
What if in the end,
Except no one's
nobody
died.
was
Well,
spared?
okay, I guess some people probably, of course, did die, but like not as bad as this.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Mediocre with his colleagues.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Goodbye.
Why can't we ask about the... Didn't we learn... Yeah. Maybe that's later we can ask. Where is, oh yeah, we gotta talk to them too. Where's... There he is.
Perhaps I...
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening,
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that
No,
bothers
no,
you?
no, no, no.
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
I love how quick to the point he is. Like, go ahead and just keep the money so we can shut up about this. I'm like, you know what? Okay, good business sense, I guess.
I'd like to see...
Wise
What do you got before we talk? Milton shotgun. This one's actually a really good shotgun if I remember right. And it's, I mean, look at it. It's a lever action shotgun. Why wouldn't you want that shotgun? A double-barreled shotgun possessed by Milton Hooks. Screws. Okay, so he's got, yeah, he's got some stuff. Definitely get ammo from him. I don't know how he gets the ammo.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Have you heard...
There are...
What...
Okay.
I'm not...
No, that's just from the quest. Okay.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We
Dude,
lack
it's
everything.
fucking awful.
And it's getting worse every day.
Milton's VA is really
Are
good.
you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I mean, fair.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient at...
Go there yourself.
Yeah, no. So see, that's why you should have. You should definitely talk to these people first before exploring like I did.
Why do you
Because
have
you
such
skip
a mediocre
obvious
reputation
quest
among your
progression.
colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Fair enough.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Yeah, I guess I can't say shit on that.
Goodbye, Milton.
Alright. Now... Shut the fuck up, Cox.
Another night.
Talk to...
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Her camera... I think hers is always broken. Because she always looks away right here. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet.
Brilliant.
Most...
I'm just gonna skip that.
Is there...
Well,
Why should he...
I can...
Oh, maybe I should have listened to that one. That's just talking about, yeah, how much this guy likes to work.
Nurse Brand...
No.
Speak up, no. As I skipped it.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Goodbye, Nurse.
Wait, did I not ask the other thing?
Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening.
Oh yeah, how do I... Oh yeah, yes. Oh yeah, that's...
Goodbye, Nurse. Good evening.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Alright.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Hey.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
This man takes his job super seriously.
You've nothing to prove, Dr. Tippett, to anybody. And we all praise your experience. Please, have some rest.
I am perfectly fine, and I am not too old for this job.
Yeah, I'm always nervous if I'm going to get the wrong
I
thing.
want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Goodbye,
let's see.
Dr. Tippett.
I actually did look this one up because I always fuck this one up, so I need to say that to him. But I think I can get some more information out of Gwyneth. Is something I can loot? Oh wait, didn't we just loot this? Oh, no. I swear I never pay attention. Where's she at? There's Cox. We'll talk to. Oh, there she is.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
I mean, he did say you'd make a fine practitioner.
Goodbye, nurse. Cool.
So I'd say that should be a compliment. Oh, is this his tent? Bet it is. It is. Clay is married to Edwina Cox.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, I thought.
Goodbye.
I just saw the black. I thought that was Pippa. I was gonna go check on her.
Good evening.
Doctor...
All right, just double check here. I'll cover for you.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Good man, and I made some money out of that. And there is one more.
Goodbye, Doctor.
It's a little hard for it to trigger, because I think it can only trigger... What does it trigger? I know you have to be back behind the hospital, but I think you have to, like, go at a certain angle, or I think you just wait in spot. Like, it's really weird, because you'd think, like, they would have, like, a walking pattern to do it, but I think if I'm correct, they will only go to their hidden locations when you're near.
Good evening.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins, but are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke, but we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye.
Now, I think I know how to get Gwyneth's last one. I think it has to do with his last one. I don't remember how you get Pippa's or Milton's. I think you have to maybe go to, like, an area they've been to. His, I know how to get his last one. Hers should be easy. I'm so mad I fucked that one up. And then this has to do with a side mission as well. But I don't care about maxing them out. Like, if I desperately need the XP, I haven't decided how I'm gonna run things. If I really do decide to try and do the no-kill run, it is going to be stressful. Because it kind of is stressful. Like, a lot of the enemies, you have no choice but to fight. Oh, hey, look at you.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
We could definitely do that real quick. I'm gonna see if I can't, Yeah, because see, I think you need to stand here. And I'm pretty sure, too, if you kill him, you gain access to this area, too. Go ahead and check that. It's not too far and stuff. Oh, there we go. See, I think as long as you're near the area, it functions.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
How dare he? I like how like this is bad, but if you think about it with video games, we always fucking loot people. We're like the biggest hypocrites when it comes to looting.
Good evening.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
You should show respect for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
The bodies I watch over are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
Goodbye.
Ironically enough, if you talk about Dr. Swansea, like, Swansea actually does buy shit from him, so it's kind of like such a, like, oof moment. Oh, here we go. Here's a Milton one. See how obscure it can be sometimes? It's crazy. Milton runs rackets on some of the Pembroke. What? The fuck? If I remember correctly, the only real reason you want to buy stuff from people is if you just desperately need the ingredients. At least until you start making... I think you are able to farm items to sell. Like, of course, technically, like, for example, all these blue ones, like, you know, it is kind of worth selling this stuff. At the same time, you should think about what you're going to get out of it. But also, you have to take in consideration, like, are you willing to sacrifice someone who could carry valuable loot for you? That's another, like, a hard pill to swallow in this game. Is the fact that you have to be willing to sacrifice a lot. But I mean, if you think about it, it is kind of good because you're not wasting ingredients on medicine.
Good evening, Milt.
Good evening, Doc.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see the city is crumbling down? Today, people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow, we may be fighting for food.
This guy.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
I mean,
Goodbye, Milton.
I guess I can't say much there. It was the patient who bribed him and started it. And it kind of goes to show people will do what it takes.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
Damn.
In your position, I would suggest a more elaborate defense. Cynicism will not save you.
This isn't cynicism, it's realism. You still need me, Dr. Reed, and you know it.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Damn.
Goodbye now.
So see, like right there, it's hard to say if I chose a different answer in that Y section, if I could have gotten another hint. Which I guess it doesn't matter because it would give me an X like the other guy, so I probably am good to go so far. But I think that's the beauty of this game's replayability, is because since you failed on that, and you want to try and like get that juicy experience when you replay the game, it helps you push your investigating skills a bit further and how you act. Can't remember. I don't think there's a new game plus yet, or well, they probably haven't. They don't work in the game anymore, but I don't think they ever did add a new game plus mode. I don't think there was a reason to really do a new game plus mode. I was a little disappointed that there wasn't, but the more I played the game, because I replayed the hell out of this game a lot for how much I loved the story and the gameplay and stuff. Like, I guess just starting a normal new game is just more thrilling.
It's locked.
Because there's so much different things you can do. And when you're starting back from the beginning, it really gets you to think then how to do certain things. Alright. That. Now we have more medicine. We can now cure cold, bronchitis, and pneumonia. Let's make that fatigue medicine. Just making sure. I mean, these are common anyway, so. And opium is not hard to get, and neither is like, is it hypochlorite and ferrous tartrate? Sorry, I'm gonna have a bad time saying all these. Oh, and I just noticed too, like, okay, so these use the same ingredients, but more. Oh, I don't think I noticed. I thought you needed different medicine for different things, but no. Like to cure pneumonia, you just need more of the same thing. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll only have one of those, mainly for boss fights and stuff, and then make 2 of these for emergencies. Handle. I'm gonna wait till I get the better steak before I level that up. I don't want to waste a level on it. I think you can get a better version of machete. Yeah, like, see, for, like, some of the stuff you get in here, since, like, that's more common, I probably don't need it. This has springs. Yeah, so, like, most of this I might sell, maybe, or something. I know you can craft bullets, but I forgot how you... I think you have to unlock the ability to craft bullets. I think. Right? I think so. No, because you have serums, treatments. I thought you could... I swear you could make bullets, unless I'm going crazy. Oh, no. I guess you just buy them and shit. Okay. Yeah, and that's probably where your excess bullets go. Okay. Let us, I'm gonna go cure... Oh. Oh, no, that was this. Okay. I'm gonna go cure Mortimer. We're gonna do the side activities that I have for the hell of it. At least whatever's nearby and stuff, or what I can access, and then we'll go from there. Did this box respawn? Didn't we just loot this box? Wait. Yeah. Wait. Did I? No. Maybe not. No, I didn't. Okay. Because I looted this stuff.
Circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Don't mind me. I'm just here to give you some medicine.
Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
It's my job.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Gotta take up that Hippocratic oath. Medics are definitely the real deal.
I have to go now, sir.
But in
Alright,
the
so now while
circumstances,
they're
I'm willing to give you
recovering...
the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, would you look at that? Down, down. Oh yeah, wait. How do I use my medicine so I don't accidentally use it? Okay, up D-pad and down D-pad. Got it. LB, RB. Okay. Gonna sneak up on them. Got a level 7 and a level 6. Get out of here. Oh, Christ! Give me all of your blood. I don't want to waste a bullet on him and stuff. But I'll waste that. Alright. Got some shotguns, shells. Nice. I guess that's quest completed. Find the local command post. Oh. The guard. Oh, okay. It's in Whitechapel. Let's go ahead and then just focus on the main mission first. And then we'll go around to doing this stuff. I think if I remember right, we are okay to go to Whitechapel, because as long as we don't, like, as we saw how we were able to skip some stuff, as long as I don't go and go exactly where I need to go, I won't skip much. I do need to talk to Clay. You know what? Clay can wait. As far as I know, we only need to talk to people in Whitechapel. This guy we already talked to. Let's go. Or, you know what? Actually, let's be prepared. Let's go to Milton and buy some bullets. Hey Milton, I need some ammo.
Good evening.
Good evening. Wise choice.
Alright, he only had 2 bullets. I guess I could also switch to the shotgun if I need to. Actually, yeah, because how much do I have right now? Seven out of 12, 6. Yeah, let's go ahead and do shotgun. I like how he fucking burped. I love how that man is like, I'm sick. Goes to drinking liquor. You're recovering, sir. You'll be fine. Right. Oh, hey, there's the thug. He's just having a good old piss over there. Never mind. And this is why you don't piss in sewers.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Skulls. Get out of here. You know, the more I think about it, I wonder if this game used the same engine as Greedfall. Kind of has that feeling to it. Oh, what the fuck? Oh! Fuck. Ow, hold on. Quick bastard. There you go. Ooh, got some bullets. Nice. Oh damn, we got a lot of bullets. We got shells. Fuck. You know, I never really used this knife that much. But now that I upgraded it, that extra bleed that I'm noticing is so nice. I don't want to die here. Oh, right, my sword is drawing blood too. I completely forgot about that. I just noticed like the blood buildup when I was attacking him. I was like, oh, right. I love how consistent the dodging is. See, I think dodges like this are my favorite. I hope more games that follow, like, because that's why I think Bloodborne was so fun. Step dodging was just so good. It's quick, efficient, and things like that. Like, rolling is fine. But when you have to sidestep and then click roll, and, you know, not click roll, but click dodge again to then roll, it's the most annoying mechanic ever. Damn, how did he... Get out of here.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky.
Might as well use the little bit of blood left. You're fine, sir. It's surprising he didn't see what happened.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
I don't think you had to really save people much. I think the only time you really have to save people, I think this was like the example, but most of the time you only save people when like you progress something. I don't remember it very well though. Alright. Now for the fun part. Rats! Gotta have my daily rat diet. Well, I'll use my shotgun for now. The sewer beast, which is like a hybrid werewolf.
What sort of creature is this?
Yeah, so since he's red, I gotta be very careful. Fuck. Ow. The violence going hard, man. I'm panicking. Alright, switching weapons. I didn't think you could actually switch weapons on the fly. I always thought you couldn't. Guns are OP, baby! Ah! Especially this beauty. Oh! I love the dodging in this game. It's so good. Like, look at that. It's so good. Alright, one more bullet. Bam! I hate myself. Fuck. Good thing I made this. Don't know how that adrenaline shot really works for a vampire, but it does. Damn.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
And this is where I said the stress factor comes in, because you look at the game and you think, oh, this game's not so bad, but when you fight an enemy that's red, it's not fun. That damage, thankfully, was not as bad as it usually tends to get. It gets... Why can't I thought you could... Maybe it's later. But yeah, it's
Some voucher
fucking crazy.
for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
That's why I really like this game's combat, though. For how simple it is, like, they actually did a very good job with it. It's not as janky as some of, like, the other games you would see from Void. Or, not Void, sorry. That, so, like, Focus Home publish.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, you better believe it, Reed. More rat diet.
I have this thirst for blood.
Damn right. Vampire hunter up there. Like how vampire hunter's just chilling up there. Here's a fucking skull up there. Doesn't fucking think about going to kill it. Why can't I get this? Oh, there we go. Go see how they're doing. There's 700 XP right now. Oh, I don't see the lads. Maybe I'll come back later. I usually see them firsthand. Then again, I haven't played this game in a while.
Hey, Doc. Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Okay, so we know he's married to Edwina. Clay murdered the brother of the man who tried to kill him. I think you have to talk to his wife to get one of the hints.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
Bro, you were just under the bridge.
Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc.
I'm not gonna lie, he's tempting. He's tempting. Wonder what he tastes like.
If blood and violence is all you understand, I'm sure it won't be long before you meet them, Mr. Cox.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Clay intends to remain a gang leader after his recovery.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Alright. He's maxed out.
A lucky charm? I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox? I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'd be surprised if you managed to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
If you're the one that's under the fucking bridge.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
This fucking guy. Let's see, where is his knife at? Oh. He's got a headache. We don't have medicine for that yet. Oh, it's not far. Wait, it's not. I think I should be fine going this way. Oh, well, there's Newton. Where's your friend?
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir.
All right.
What do you mean?
What can you...
I'm gonna skip all this.
What is that? What you... I think...
We did. What? Hold on. Maybe I have to wait till the next day, maybe. But that is weird, because I should have found him immediately. 15-minute break. It's cool with you. I'll refund that for you, because, I mean, I'm not going to be on for very long. But how are you doing, Char? Ooh, spooky. I check. I always forget how you check this shit. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I remember. I'm doing good. Just chilling, really. Just chilling. Oh, here we go. Right, I still have this fucking queue. I still gotta, like, make the sounds for them and stuff. Is the queue... Hit open queue. What the hell? And I'll complete this one. Okay. Alright, let's see. Is he's not down here still. He is still... Wait, what? Why are you still down here? Uh-oh, this better not be bugged.
Are you
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
Okay, I need treatment for a headache. Oh, okay. I'm gonna assume he'll be fine come the next night. Which I might have to level up soon anyway, but I am tempted. I mean, he's ripe for the kill. I think when it comes to the Pembroke Hospital, honestly, I could give two shits about this guy, so I might do it. Like, I've done all the kinds of playthroughs of this game, and I'll replay this game again, whether to do like the all no kill run or whatever like that. I mean, technically, the no kill run, thankfully, all it is just embracing. You can't embrace, which would be what I would have to do to get the XP from them. So people can die, thankfully. I don't think there's really an achievement to keep everyone alive. It's as long as you don't actually, like, suck their blood. But I think once we learn about people, I'll debate it. But I do need to be careful because the health status is very heavily affected by death. Think of it like Dishonored, basically, with the chaos system. Thankfully, of course, healing the sick definitely keeps the health meter up. But of course, the pillar of the community, if that falls, that's worse. But you should be able to still stay within, like, of course, the best to stay in is basically stable to healthy. I mean, of course, sanitized and healthy are your best ones. But I think if you do kill people, you can still stay about healthy and stable, but serious to lower is the worst, because what I really like about this game, depending on each status, actually does affect the enemies. If I remember correctly, there's less enemies, I think, when it comes to healthy and stuff. But once you start dropping, more and more vampiric enemies show up and stuff like that, and then chaos spreads. I don't remember if it was in Whitechapel. I think it was in Whitechapel, when I destroyed the community, holy shit, let me tell you, some of these people here do some crazy ass shit. I think this guy became a badass vampire hunter, basically. And I was like, oh, fuck. It was, it's cool how much things change depending who you let live. Because, of course, you can destroy the entire community by just killing everybody, right? And boom, good. But if you destroy, like, enough of the community and let some others live, seeing what happens to them is even cooler. Because it just shows they put a lot of attention to detail.
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet.
All right.
I
have.
Yeah, I'll just wait. Oh yeah, it's considered success. Okay, so we'll just have to wait till later. Level 11. This is Goswick's flat. Might upgrade the bludgeon though. That way I get more stun damage and stuff.
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
It's locked.
Locked. Well, then I'm just robbing his flat. Could rest, but I think I'm gonna hold off. Wait, 5 level difference. Mere rats.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, believe it, buddy.
This is despicable.
Are you deaf? He's mine!
I guess ring. I'll see. Ooh, good parry.
Finish
Nice. Ooh. Here, rats. Rat!
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, that's kind of cool. There was something in the box and never really done that. people putting salt out on their doors? Like it. Is that? Yeah, that's the apartment. Go the other way. Might as well save my blood. Oh, I'm out of stamina. God, I would love a fucking sequel to this game. That's cool.
This
knife.
must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade. No wonder he wants it back.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. These boxes always here? Oh, they're broken now. Thankfully, there's actually not a lot of side quests in this game. Everyone pretty much has one side quest, which is kind of neat. There he is. Are you fucking pissing over here?
Hey, Doc.
I have found a gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again.
Chat, don't tell the
I'll
man.
leave you for now.
40 shields, though. That's fucking awesome. Let's see. I should probably... I swear this was glowing and now it's not. God damn it. I wonder if, I feel like I buy the headache medicine somewhere.
Good evening. Good evening. Wise choice.
There. Spare me, Dark Queen. Over here.
Good evening. Please show. Of course.
Yeah. Everyone's stock, I think, does increase over time. Alright. Go ahead and head to White. Oh, yeah. Since we're here, give it to Mortimer real quick. So I think if we give it to the mother, I think we lose Mortimer's hint. Or at least we don't get some information out of him.
Good evening.
Goodbye. Good evening.
I'm okay.
Thank you. I think you should.
Thank you.
100 shilling?
How painful is your throat?
So painful.
I'm sure.
Not really.
I see.
Yes, maybe.
Okay, I'm just seeing if he... Yeah.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
He's like, the world sucks, man.
The world is bleak. But maybe the pain we feel is the best compass for making it a better place.
How can we repair the world, Dr. Reed, when mankind is the biggest problem? Yes, the world would be a much better place when we're gone.
I mean...
I have to go now, sir.
So I don't think I messed up the hint. Yeah, because the game would have told me if I did.
Doctor.
Good evening.
Maybe I should have told her about the...
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
God, I love this game's writing.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
I actually looked this one up.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
I have read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before. But I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life. But I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening.
I'm okay.
Your mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better future?
No. I don't.
Won't you even try?
Do you want me to promise you I'll get better? Do you want me to tell her the same thing? I could, but it would not change anything.
How
so painful.
He is stubborn.
Good evening.
But apparently there's still a hint I can get.
Goodbye, Mrs.
Hint
Goswick.
required. It must be from his hint, then. Damn, 4,000 XP?
Good evening.
I'm okay.
Yeah, hint required.
I have to go.
Maybe there's something around London that I can find. He does live near the dock, so there's a chance. By the way, does he have... It's also circle, no one. I'm pretty sure we can talk to some people that knows Clay, but that's funny. I guess and see, that's the cool thing about the social circle, is that, say you killed Milton, right? Because Pippa is pretty much part of his circle. If we do something to Milton, there's a chance something bad can happen to her, or for us. I think Pippa actually becomes a vampire hunter, if memory serves me right. Let's see. So we can go to Whitechapel through here or through here, or through there. Go back through here towards the docks. We could also just go to the docks real quick too if I wanted to. Get to know everyone there. That way I can broaden my... Actually, you know what? Let's do that. far as I'm aware of, yeah, because you can only go to the north and western docks in Whitechapel anyway. And the main dock is where we met some of the people. Thankfully, too, like, we'll be coming to this location soon, too. Like, the story's very good at getting you to specific areas. I think Southwark, there's no point to come back here as far as I remember. Maybe there's a quest or two. And... yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the docks. Oi! Oh, shit! Get out of here. Okay, he's resistant to blood. Haha. Oof. That thrust. That fucked his ass up. Pierced him right in the heart. See, this is the kind of aesthetic I love. Like, I want more games like this. That's why, like, I would love them to come back to this game. Like, it'd be so cool. Level 14? Missing ingredients. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. It's this one. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna attempt it. He's got glowing eyes. Oh, he's the same as the other one that we fought. Okay, that guy's dead. I gotta be very careful. Level 16, he can fuck my ass up. Ow. Ow. That shadow is OP as fuck. Ooh. Ah. Vitality in me. There we go. Oh, my stamina's so fucked right now. Oh, and I'm fucked. Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh, yep. Shit. Think it moves the next night? I don't think so. I think it just checks points. Oh, it respawned them. Wait. Just make sure. No. Okay, yeah, it's just a checkpoint thing. Lame. I feel like I can do it. I'm gonna try again. No! Oh, hey, they gave me an extra thing. You fuck. There we go. Oh my god. The timing of some of these attacks. Just gotta be patient. Patience is key. That is bullshit. That's what that was. Oh, it healed him. Oh, fuck me. Patience. Oh, that was close. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost good. Oh, his stun change, I just realized, because he fed. Okay. Just reload. Wait for the next teleport. Alright, alright. I got bullet ready. Good, good. Just heal. Heal's the biggest friend right now. Yeah! Get wrecked, bitch! Yeah, you see, that's what I'm talking about. The difficulty of this game is so heavily spiked like that.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Find any loot around here. Meow. Yeah, we unlocked the dock. Kind of gives me the vibe to play Sinking City again too. I'm so excited for the sequel. Booth Digby. A ring. Ooh. Oh, hang, there's Booth right there.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
We are, see.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me.
Uh-huh.
All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
About that, you're not the boss, though.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing
But then again, he could be the boss soon.
People are still dying here, like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Booth may be in love with Edwina Cox, but she's the true leader of the gang. Oh, that's right. I'm remembering now. I'm remembering. I think there's a reason why Cox doesn't have any relations. Oh, right. Oh, shit.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Goodbye, Mr. Dick.
Foolish girl and her pre-principles.
Good evening, miss.
Who are you?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Can I...
As long as you have money.
You got... Oh, she carries way more bullets. Yeah, okay, we gotta keep her alive for sure. Oh, wait, she has common trigger parts. 35? Ooh, I'll hold off for now, and then we'll see where that goes from there. Actually, how much for your bullets? Oh, that's 12? I will buy 12, please.
Good evening.
Hello again.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Booth and Edwina have recently killed a man in retaliation.
What
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Huh? All right.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Oh, I guess we get a quest for
You
it.
still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
You never paid him a visit at the Pembroke Hospital, did you?
And I don't intend to. In Clay's case, I'm not against a medical mistake or a little help from the Spanish flu.
Yeah, she really wants him dead.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Nice. Okay, that was perfectly figured out. I was actually nervous for a second. Suspects him to be unfaithful? Jesus.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor. This is our territory.
I'm about to watch
this is
Peaky
our
Blinders
law.
again.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Goodbye.
Booth. Buddy, you better be being faithful.
You again. What are you...
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who will be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
This fucking guy.
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
All right.
Goodbye.
Keeping things straight, these parts will be running completely amok.
This is despicable.
What are these people? What the hell? Oh, shh. Oh, shit. Yeah, let me take out this guy first. Oh, another one. Oh, there's more. Oh, this sucks. Why'd I come here? Nah! Mistakes were made. What? I dodged, I swear. Good thing we're only like 5 levels below. I think I can manage it. Oh yeah, I got more bullets back. Get out of the... There we go. I'm over here like fucking struggling over here. Bastard. You know what? Oh, wrong button. Ooh. Hopefully I don't alert those ones over there. Ooh. There we go. Oh, fuck! I didn't see him. I love that the attack actually like spreads. Ooh, it's a good interrupt. All right. Oh, right. Doesn't reload like that. All right. Fuck. Alright. As long as I use whatever advantage. No! Gotta heal. Good thing this skill is actually that OP. Oh my god. I'm not that OP though. Whoa! Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, this sucks. A little bit of blood makes a difference. Good thing he's really weak to physical attack, so. And he's just eating the bullets for that guy. Oh, let's go. I didn't know I had a bullet left. I just kind of took a guess. Okay, I gotta use my blood spear. That's the best way I'm gonna kill these guys. Perfect, okay. Just need a little more blood. Fuck. No! Ooh. There we go. We're doing it. We're gamers. Alright, here we go. Nice! Holy shit.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
We overcame it. Now, who are you?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Yeah, I guess we'll see him later. Interesting. Just gonna casually rob his home, if this even is his home.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember most of this, so this is gonna be a great time. Most definitely need to rest soon. Hey buddy, I just need some blood. Ow. I really gotta make me a blood syringe, honestly. How much does my sword get? 2.5 blood points. Whereas this does 8 plus 2.5. Okay. I'm doing... I'm assuming 10.5. I think the cool thing is, too, you can freely switch back and forth between how you want your weapon to work as long as you pay the first cost of it. Continue stuff here at the bar.
He cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir.
You remember?
Of course I do. You're the...
Thank you for your
I'm still...
What can you tell?
That's not that...
Who? How is it?
Well, since everybody knew...
I think we've... Oh, okay, this is our
I
new
see.
stuff.
So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Well, something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. And with the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the...
Just to see where it is. Okay, so yeah, I gotta go through Whitechapel to get that, so... You can...
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
I'm sure doing his quest get us some hints. Rob the safe up here.
I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them. Are they stupid or something?
I should have offered a drink to the...
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much.
I'm Jason Delaney.
How many people need medicine right now? So in the docks, we have one for fatigue. We'll need to figure out where she is and figure out hers. I gotta get headache medicine, which we probably won't get for a while. Okay.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why drink so much, man? Goddamn.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
The sarcasm is real.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Go on.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it, and now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is.
God, I forgot how depressing these people are. This is such a good game.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist, and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
He's an anarchist. Or what was.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Love this goddamn game. Learning about these characters is so nice.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You'd best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
Believes dogs are dangerous and feels unsafe.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke.
He's good at what he does.
Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Man of the cloth.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Okay, looks like we'll find stuff around here.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Or I guess we did get a hint or two.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Alright. Oh, shit. I just heard something about killing him. She was right there next to me. Jesus.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Oh, we got more people over here. Very good thing we've been running around just kind of getting stuff collected. I mean, hell, we got a good amount of XP so far. It's going to be sad when I rest and use it. Ooh.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. Okay, who are you?
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
What can you tell me about this region?
Kingsbury.
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do
I'm
people
hearing a
avoid
baby
you?
cry. Goddamn.
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
You have a job?
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Yeah, this is also during a time where that was the
Are
thing.
you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
We're all truly alone in this world. You're lucky you learnt that early.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Stella is like a mother to Rufus.
So long, Rufus.
20 XP. Hello, madam.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
I'll leave you then. Good night.
Forgot that's a thing too. You can get into some people's houses by increasing your memory thing, or your memorize thing. Because it's not only just to embrace, it's a good way to help get... Oh, he's got anemia. Oh, shit. Well, I could cure that. I should have enough. If anything, I can go buy some too.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Oh, are you related to the other lady?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
I'm tempted to already kill this man. So tempted.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just wanted to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Goodbye,
Right,
Mr. Fishburne.
so we gotta find the necklace if we're gonna get more information and talk to the mother whenever we can. Alright, I think that's... He's got a cold. So we got fatigue, cold, which we can definitely treat. Anemia, that's gonna be a little more. In terms of docks... North and Western Dock should have the rest of the people. I think I can... Oh yeah, no, I can travel the Western Dock. I forgot. I can teleport over there. At least it's something I could do in my spare time off stream. I can make medicine. So far, I'm now starting to see how lenient the crate system works. And of course, enemies spawn. I think they spawn once you leave a region too. Like if you leave an area, like since we're at the Western Docks, if I were to go back, I think we'd be able to fight some enemies again. Great. Hello, boys. He's got some. Oh. Thank you for the bullets. Wonder if stuff respawns up here. Oh, let's through this door. Oh, is this the Tom and William Bishop? Tom had been in jail for attempted murder. Oh shit, Tom. Ooh, we can now upgrade my gun.
Tom has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Did they tell me what my next level? I don't think they tell me. I really have no idea what I want to do for my next stat. Like, it's hard. Oh, wait. Whoa. Wait. My health is a little boosted. I don't remember. I didn't boost my health, right? I only boosted blood gain. Nope, 540 health has been the same. Looks like it like got a little longer.
It's a lich! Kill it!
Ow.
Fuck its balls! Filthy piece of shit! It's one of them! He's too fucking far!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Is that the same guy or a different guy up there? Might be a different guy. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Hey there. The cool thing that I like about this game too is, of course, the environment will change based on, you know, sanitary reasons and stuff, of course. But I think even progressing story-wise starts to kind of pump up some stuff a bit too. Like, you'll notice some creatures start to show up more due to your progression of, like, what's going on and stuff. Get rid of all that burn damage. We can come through here later.
I cannot enter.
Yeah. Ow.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Alright, let's get some upgrades going. Alright, first. We can definitely make cold medicine. We need anemia. We said we needed 2 fatigue, right? I'll double check before I make another one. Go ahead and upgrade my gun. I like this gun the most. Increase damage, increase reload time. Yeah, let's do that. For what it is. I definitely should decrease stamina. 18. Or I get it down to 16, and then we can increase damage. Or, oh, there we go, by 5 points when you know what, I might do that. Yeah, do another blood increase, and then stamina decrease, because honestly, I don't think we really need to increase damage, because if I keep up on my blood, it'll be good. But this can all change and stuff like that, which is what I like. And I think, like I said, if you decide to switch like to enhanced damage, this is free to go back to, which is why I really enjoy the crafting system in this game. It's simple. Now let me see here. Cold, anemia, fatigue. Oh right, headache. Okay. All right, let's get some XP curing these people, and then might be a good stopping point, maybe. Oh yeah, that stamina is already much better. Not what I meant to do. It combos actually pretty well. So I want to get some extra blood stuff. Or, well, not blood stuff, but like, you know, more abilities. Because I know they do the most damage in the long run. Alright, Rufus, you have anemia, buddy. I'm here to cure that.
Rufus. Evening, Mr. Reed.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
Hey, it's part of my Hippocratic oath.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So long.
Stay safe out there. Just got a cold over here.
Good evening, Mr.
Yeah.
Do you require medical assistance? I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Goodbye, Mr. Fisher.
We don't talk about my intentions.
Good evening. What? Inebriation.
Yes.
Take the...
Hey, Doc, you don't really...
Goodbye.
Yeah. We've healed some people. I really don't know if I want to rest yet. It's 4,000 XP right now. We're almost at 4,500. I've been able to take care of myself so far. Oh, hey, his face. I wonder if it changes in the menu, too. I noticed that. It is so weird, though, that he is the only vampire I notice. Well, actually, I think there's a few vampires in this game that you'll notice it. But his eyes... You can tell he's undead, technically. Like, with his pale skin and the gray eyes. And yet, like, Lady Ashburn, for example, is fine. But it could be also because of, like, lack of blood or something like that. Damn, look at all that juicy XP. Maybe... I guess we could get away with a level chain. Yeah, let's do it. We got enough people healed up. It can boost... It can actually, like, boost up some of the areas and stuff. Ooh, we can see how much damage I deal now. But I heard something.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
Ooh, nice one. I'll give you that. Yeah, already a big difference in damage. Upgrading your weapons, definitely important. I'm just gonna head back to Pembroke. This way I kill some enemies along. Alright. I'm doing good so far.
See them filthy loads? This one's a top. Filthy fucking beast.
Oh yeah? Bring it, bitch. Ooh. Definitely notice the stun difference between the knife and the sword, which is kind of noticeable. I like that. I really find it funny how, like, you have this fucking skull screaming over here and they just don't deal with it. I wonder if the sewers gets enemies back. Let's take a look. Curiosity. Because this is good to know, because I never actually bothered to explore much when like after visiting areas for the first time. So if I'm able to like come back and actually see enemies, that'd be actually kind of good to know.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, I probably should open from that side in the first place. I don't hear anything. Oh, they do. Yes, they do. That's so neat. Okay, so pretty much like that's a good thing because it just means you can grind even though it takes longer to level up. And also just means more ingredients for me to make medicine, which I should make. That's kind of why I want to kill what I can. I wonder if the big one comes back though. Probably a good thing to find out. Aw, it's just replaced by little enemies. It kind of blows. I like how he just stood there. Oh, you have glowing eyes. I know. Yep, I knew it. You're one of those. That's still really neat, though. I am a little upset you don't get to refight the werewolf, though.
This is despicable.
I think for sure, though, because I'm going to have to rest at some point so people can heal. So, if anything, I could just avoid leveling up, I guess. Because then it's just more. But I think I'd rather just level up with what I got. Because then as we do more of the main story, like, thankfully the main story gives you a good amount of XP to kind of, like, progress a bit. But I do appreciate what I'm noticing here. I'm gonna make me some of my own medicine now and stuff. It should be good. Perfect. I think most of the weapon parts come from the guards and stuff. Ooh. Yeah. This way I have my backup weapon. Perfect. These ones I could just sell. Which, actually, let's do that. Might as well get all my bases straight before wrapping up.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Please, of course.
Worth it. Oh. Well, I completely forgot about that. Whoops. Oh well. We're gonna lose the hints for that for sure. Alright, everyone. It was a fun time. I appreciate everyone for being here. Those watching on YouTube, I hope you're enjoying everything. And, of course, we'll be back tomorrow for some more. As for YouTube, this will be out once it's, I've gotten time to upload it and stuff like that. But anyway, YouTube, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful time.